Oh, hey, folks, how you doing there? This is gonna be one of those videos that's been in queue for a very long time. Just give me 1 second here. Enjoying one of my very few sodas of the day. Essentially, what we got here is we have a video that's been intended to have been made for a while. Actually, it's a little bit of an adjunct here. Here's another video that's been intended for a while. Polymer 80 doing their pistol, the GLOCK pistol, has been something that's been a little bit of a bittersweet thing. They've been tweaking on it, tuning on it, trying to get it to try, be as good as they could possibly make it. They finally got it right. Production is now started, and it's going to be coming out, going out, shipping, all the rest of the good stuff like that there. There'll be an instruction video coming up. Stand by on that one. And in a related announcement, the rifle pistol build has reached its conclusion. It is going to be a pistol, okay? This Polymer 80 lower is going to become a pistol lower, and then, of course, it's going to become a pistol-length pistol in an AR-15 platform, and I can't wait to get cranking on it. The biggest thing is, of course, was I pretty much had a big run-up because I was just waiting for Lauren and company to get the GLOCK pistol to be as good as it could possibly be before it started shipping. And that was one of those things that's really kind of cool about Polymer 80. Polymer 80 will not ship anything unless it is right. They just won't do it. So what have we had here put onto other things? Well, I've kind of decided, I really like along the lines of when you basically work like your standard pistol, you have a thumb release for the magazine, and it's very easy to make things happen. You very simply have some very good controls to make things work and what have you. And I'm thinking along the lines of tactically, this one's not going to be like one of these things I got to worry about like brushing a magazine release or, it's going to be more of a fun gun than anything. So I was like, you know what makes a gun more fun than anything? Quick reloads. That's why I wanted to have a lengthened, augmented, and easier to reach magazine release button. And probably what it is I'm going to have to tweak this, tune this, and get it to step down a little bit more in terms of where it is. But right now it's kind of cool because I don't have to change my grip at all to change mags. And I don't really have to change my grip in the slightest because normally the magazine release is way up here and you have to shift your grip slightly to reach it. I don't have the longest hands. I got big palms, but not long fingers. But this one, I got the magazine release right flip in there. So I could drop mags with great regularity without having to switch my grip. Bang, bang, boom, safety right there. Magazine release right there. Bolt catch is probably going to be one of those things where you kind of slap it off anyway, come back in a firing position. So this one is going to be announced, locked in now, as the pistol. Now, of that, there's going to be the contest for all the people that actually got on board and stated pistol or rifle, which one they were voting on. So there's going to be a contest that's going to be part of that one as well. Stay tuned for that one. Now, the crux of this video is to talk about one of my longtime subscribers. Behind the scenes, he really doesn't do much on YouTube per se. He's pretty much more of just a subscriber / watcher / contributor in terms of comments. He doesn't really make videos himself. Now, of those people, I am speaking about the one, the only, G36 Jeff. G36 Jeff. If you guys know him, you've seen him in passing. You've seen him make comments on a lot of my videos, and he's been around. Now, of all those things you can notice about G36 Jeff is he's pretty much I'm not going to put my heart on my sleeve in public kind of a thing. And we've got some pretty extensive emails back and forth where he's described his tale of woe. And first and foremost, his most sucky part about it is he had himself a grab-and-go bag, niche, inch bag, call what you wish, SHTF bag, an inch bag, I'm not coming home again, or I'm not coming home again ever, something along with those lines, and he pretty much had it pretty well set up. Of those things, some dirtbag rifled through his car and took his bag. So his now well set up device is gone. Another thing is pretty much his job situation kind of fell upon hard times, and he could not readily replace all the stuff on the bag. So first and foremost, I'm going to say right off the bat, I'm going to start kind of like a buddy fun thing right here, and I'm going to do it in a very simple way. I'm going to simply state it in no uncertain terms that if you guys contact me and you wish to be inclusive on this build G36 Jeff, a SHTF, TOT walkie, zombie apocalypse, inch bag, SHTF bag, call it what you will, I'm going to throw the first thing out there, and I'm going to let you guys chime on board for stuff that you wish to contribute. I'm not looking for cash, okay? I'm looking for things to put in the bag that he will get. So, number one, you kind of need probably to have a bag. So, what am I going to contribute? I'm going to contribute one of these. That's right, we're back. We're talking about the LAPG 3-day backpack, also known as the LA Police Gear. Now, what does this bag actually comprise? Well, this bag is 600D polyester with PVC coating. It is a hydration unit compatible backpack. It has ergonomically designed padded shoulder straps. It has dual compression straps. It has exterior straps to attach MOLLE compatible gear. It has a 2-inch waistband that is removable, which is cool. The main compartment has an interior organization system. It measures 19 inches by 13 inches by 12 inches by 9 inches top. It has a slight taper. It is 2,590 cubic inches. Pretty good size. It is the foliage, OD green, and black. Now, of these things, I'm going to be giving him the coyote. He's getting the coyote bag right here. So, G36 Jeff, dude, this is your LAPG bag. Now, how can you tell it's an LAPG bag? Mostly because it's got the LAPG little guy in there, right honking there. So that's the LAPG sticker, and you know you are good to go. So along the lines of what you got here, you have number one out the park. You've got a bag. We need to fill said bag for G36 Jeff. So if you guys wish to contribute to this and add in your stuff, it'll be greatly appreciated. But first, you probably need to know a couple more things about it. This bag, I'm reading off the LAPG site. This bag has received great reviews from customers. This pack is a perfect size and has all the features you want in a basic 3-day backpack. Similar backpacks could cost anywhere from $100 to $250, and you can't beat our price. So one of the best value backpacks anywhere. We went to the factory direct to cut out the expensive middleman who do nothing but jack up the prices. Do not be fooled by the price. The most common customer statements about this backpack is that they are blown away with the quality and the price they paid. Give this backpack a try, and if not happy, send it back for a refund. Trust me, you're not going to send it back. This thing truly, truly, truly kicks ass. And if you guys wish to contribute in on this G36 Jeff guy, and you wish to make him a happy guy, and you wish to fill his backpack full of SHTF, I do heartily ask you, humbly, if you wish to contribute, please get a hold of me, and I will give you shipping instructions to get stuff to me. That's going to go in his backpack so we can pack this sucker up on good, and he knows, literally, what's going to be added in. But here's the thing. In the comments, if you guys wish to add in, tell what you wish to add in. Do not do it basically like, okay, dude, I'm going to send you something. Because we're not going to know what the actual, contents therein are going to be. And if we have 3 things in the same thing, that just really, truly complicates things and doesn't really help anybody. Because now we're looking at a pile of 3 what's-its when we only needed 1 what's-it. All right, folks, I'm going to break up on this one. Hope you guys have a good weekend, and I thank you guys for tuning in. And definitely check out Polymer 80 for that amazing GLOCK lower that they're putting out for sub $170. $150, man. I mean, $150 and some parts. You can build yourself a GLOCK style weapon that is just completely going to be exactly how you want it. People like the fact it's got a 1911 grip angle. They like the fact it's got a flared mag weld. They like the fact that pretty much it's already got everything laid out. All you have to do is do some minor machining, drop the steel block in there, bing, bang, boom, you are running and gunning. Now, the only major complaint I've heard people say is, well, it doesn't have alloy rails in the back. Well, guess what? A lot of guys don't do that. They only need to have alloy steel in the places where it needs strength. And in this unit, it has got a CNC machine block that drops in front for the front rails, the barrel lockup, and everything where it truly needs to have the additional strength of something other than polymer in the spot where it is dropped in place. And if you look at a lot of gun manufacturers, when they make their polymer weapons, they don't put a steel alloy or anything but another polymer rail in the back of the weapon because it's just really there to guide the rear of the slide. It's under no real stress. It's always up in the front. So those, naysayers that don't really get it, they don't get it. All right, folks, don't forget about G36 Jeff. If you wish to contribute, I truly appreciate your time. Polymer 80, and of course, all the good stuff like that there. Have a good weekend. See you guys, and eat good, keep centering as always, you know, and you love it, like I always say. Oh, how cool it is to check out some of this tech and goodness online and help out a brother. See you guys.